Grand Slam Mexico this past Wednesday, and WWE is going to counter program them. I think they should expect this going forward. But by looking at this, man, it was a hot crowd. Like I say, I just got through watching this morning. I'm trying to get all this shit out the way so I can just go look at some Incredible Hulk shit and record that. But I have to say that I'm starting to turn the page on the Bucks a little bit. Even though I don't think they should be called the Young Bucks anymore, they should be called the Bucks. After seeing SummerSlam, they got to do away with those night one and night twos until they can figure out how to make both nights like badass. And speaking of badass, like I keep saying, I am an advocate for this group. Look at Daniel Garcia. He just happy to be there. You know, he's the person that if he wasn't a part of the group, he'll get picked on. So he just happy to be a part of a badass group so that it can make him be tough. Because look at him. Look at what he's doing. Look, he going to walk back. Look at him. Look at him. Give me some, cuz. Give me some. He's just happy to be a part of the gang, man. Here's another thing that I don't like. So they have this all elite Continental Cup, and it's a tournament for the Continental Championship, but they already have a tournament that they do every December called the Continental Classic. So you're going to have two tournaments now for the same championship in 1 year? All right, whatever. Creative is bad in both companies. It's bad all the way around. In every company, it's just bad creatively. Andrade has gotten over organically with this. How you know? It has gotten over, right? And you would think that you would run with him this catchphrase, he's good in the ring, everything like that, but you got him involved with MJF. MJF, a person who has not been booked right this entire year. And now he's back here again, but he's feuding with Andrade. And Andrade is a national champion in this company. I would say it's like the third secondary championship that they have. And this man right here is feuding with him. MJF has to look like a star again. And he has to like start all the way over. Every time it's like a start and stop, I feel, with him. Because now, what do you have for him? You can't put him in the world championship again because the second time it didn't work out. His second reign as champion was just the shits. So now what do you do with him? So you're going to put him in this casino gauntlet match for somebody to win, to face the champion at a later time. But I don't know. And why would you like beat this man up who's getting over here in Mexico and kick that man in the face? I don't understand what we're doing here. I really don't. I don't want to see him with the championship no more. And here you are, you won the title back, and now you lost it again. And now you're coming out here saying that, oh, I got the title belt. Look at me. I'm a champion. Oh my gosh. He should have been in the main event at All In defending the championship against Will Ospreay. They made Kenny Omega a heel. For what reason? Because they knew that they fucked up. And now this man out here proclaiming himself to be the real world champion after he lost the championship clean in the middle of the ring. So why are you making him look like this? Bad creative all the way around. If we're talking about what was fun on this show, this match was fun. The Speedball Kyle Fletcher match, it was a lot of fun to watch. I ain't gonna hold you, cuz I had a lot of fun watching it. But when I was done with it, I was like, you got to do something with Speedball. You have to do something with him. It's getting to the point where He has these matches with these champions, world champions, and he takes everybody to the limit, but he doesn't win. You keep having him go after these championship titles just so you can have a match on TV, but he always loses. He should be feuding with that Knight dude over that championship, and he should win it at All In. That's what I would have done if I was booking this, because it's easy. But yet, they just throw these championship matches together and just give it to these people just to have a championship match on TV. Because I don't even know why. It's the opposite thing. AEW will put their talent on TV even if they don't have anything for them to do. Even if they're not involved in nothing, they'll keep them on TV. They'll put them on TV. WWE's thing is like, if they don't have a story or a feud for you that they can put on TV, they are not going to use you, and then they'll just put your matches on main event. But over here, if you're a fan of Speedball, you'll see him every week. But he's not being pushed. That's the only thing. And he's not involved in any type of thing. Look at the stuff this man can do. But he's not being used correctly. Neither is Kyle. Kyle's finna go off to feud with Okada. I don't know, man. How many times we gonna see you on TV? How many times have I seen Hechicero? Chia? How many times? I'm thinking it's because of the show and where they're at, why they want him on there, which is fine. But I don't. This man lost at the pay-per-view. You're a champion, but now you want to just throw your little signs up in the air and flick your fingers because you this big bad champion, but you lost and you haven't even defended your championship in a minute. All you've been involved in is tag matches and saying that you want a championship match, and then you get the match and then you lose, and then you come out here like everything is all right. It's not all right. Don't give a fuck. You talking about a TNT championship that you don't even want. Because when you won the title, you're like, I want the world title now. Fuck this one. And now he's in another tag match. Won the championship, but now he's just in tag matches. They just giving these folks belts just to have them. Because they're thinking that if I put a belt on him, then that's going to make him look like somebody to like the casual fans, the viewing audience. He's a champion, so he must be good. But no! Well, look at what we have here. Look at what we have here. We have a person who's not on TV, who's a former world champion, but she's not on TV, so there's nothing with that. Then you have a person, God damn, shit. Ooh, that jiggle. Then you have a person whom you put on TV week in and week out, and then she loses. So you just put matches together, but you don't. Oh, Lord, that ass must have hurt. Get your ass off this goddamn apron. But I like Persephone. She's a great young talent. She reminds me of Stephanie Vickers. And I like Statlander. You would think that after you won the world championship, you'll want to go back and try to get your championship back. Ooh, cheeky. They got so many good young talent, but they just don't know how to use them. And it's a great match. What belt did she hit him with? All these fucking belts. Look at the ref. Is it my time to get up yet? Wait. So that's the end of oh no, it ain't. Ain't nobody counting. There's no ref. And this girl gets a win over a former world champion in this company. And she's been losing on AEW TV weekend. I think this is the first time I've seen her win. And what are you gonna do with Hikaru? So basically, you're going to have Hikaru Shida and Statlander feud, I guess, to give them something to do. But you need to be trying to focus on this woman right here. Heyman need to grow his hair out a little bit longer. He don't need to be having these short hairstyles. I don't know. It don't make him look like a main eventer. But what else are you going to do with him? He can't challenge for the world title no more, so put him in the trios again. My problem is that Ospreay is a few weeks away from challenging for the world championship, and he's out here doing these death matches with somebody that he could probably end up winding up getting himself hurt. Look at that. Having death matches and you're a few weeks away from the world championship. Why would you do this? I don't know, but this is AEW, man. I'm all for it. I enjoyed the fucking match. Will Ospreay, if he can continue to get pushed, I just don't like the way how he just dismissed the Riders, but the Riders was trying to help him out, and he don't want their help, but he's out here touching dicks. The fuck is going on here? But I like the match. The match was fun to watch. This was a fun. It was a long show. I'm not finna sit here no 2.5 hours. I skimmed through this shit, but the stuff that I watched, it was a lot of fun. Too many tag matches, no story progression or anything. Like this all-in show is just gonna be a show with just matches, no build. Like there's nothing. The only build is like the championship match and maybe the tag matches, but other than that, like nothing has been built. Yet this man want to do his battle cries to show you that he's ready to get this world championship, but when he gets the world championship, if he gets it, I don't know, but like if he gets the world title, where is that going to go with him? I can't picture him. Like, where's he gonna feud with? Swerve ain't on this show. Like, what are they gonna like? Who are they gonna have him go up against as being champion? I'm not convinced at all that any company, AEW or WWE, know how to book a champion right. So when he wins that championship, it'll be like, man, he's the champion. Now what?